Today Saturday, and we know how we can do them on Saturdays. All waiting pass through the week. Through Sierra Network, we go lay on a table. But if you self get topic where you want for can lay on a table, you get the opportunity. Let me go straight to waiting pass through Sierra Network. And all anything we at the can lay on a table, either then our website, when at snradio.net, or you go na we YouTube channel them. The one na SN Radio and the other one na Sierra Network Production. 2 YouTube channels them and we website. All entire way we can talk so you go find them there. We be there last Saturday. Last Saturday, waiting be dominates the program. Na that incident na Basharia Mosque, where the former flag bearer for APC, Dr. Samora Kamara, and the vice president of Sierra Leone, they all two meet up na the mosque. And now this particular program, we be talk say, we go look for see the Council of Imams them make statement. Well, Sunday morning, we see outside the Council of Imam then condemn waiting happen na Basharia Mosque. Then say not so is supposed for be. And that same Sunday day, we be upload now a YouTube channel the press conference with the Ministry of Agriculture and the Ministry of Health we then do concerning the African swine fever. We then tell we say they salon now, where they affect the pig them na salon. I get breaking news for you for that. You know, say Sierra Network, we get with camera. And we can send with camera for go investigate. So, Ministry of Agriculture and Ministry of Health, because now they all two, the animal health, they under agriculture. But then say, then they work together. Then tell we say, na African swine fever, na income where they affect the pig then, na salon, they hug them. Where we go ask them one day where they men they hug them. A different story then tell we. I go want for, on Monday now they upload that video day. On Monday. Because today we upload the one way we do na Bombay market. But on Monday, Sierra Network Production, if you subscribe, you go able for watch them. The one day where they mend the hug them, where the hug them die, we gonna two off them. We gonna Moaf, and also we go na magazine waf. The people who they mend the hug them, waiting and tell the camera say, after Ebola, people then be go, we go inject the hug them. And we go take the organ blood sample. That's what they say. They say, what they ask and say, who are them people there? They say they're not sabi. That's the saddest part where we really need civic education at Sierra Leone. For make we teach we people them. They say they're not sabi who are the people there. But one thing where they know is, after the Ebola, then be say then they go test the animals them. Then say then give the injection, then be take blood from the animals then. That's now waiting the people in a Moaf and magazine Waf. They all say the same thing. Then say after that incident day, nobody not come again for telling nothing but them people and they will become. The camera asks them back, say, why una allow them people? Like, una say una not sabi them, then why una allow them? It go fit for make yourself watch the video, make you hear. But government, again, account to what we be post, to say na African swine fever, na engage the pig then a salon. But the people the way they say na some people then be go after, just after that Ebola, go inject them, pig them, and now they see say the pig them they die, and over 1,000 pig. Somebody tell me they say it gets 300 pig. Now one green hog nine left. He say 299 all die. That's now waiting and tell the camera. But that video they go there up on Monday. The camera be go back na PWD, but na east. Not to PWD by Padema Road. This is a PWD by Black Road. The camera be go wakade and we talk to the marketum and them. If you don't watch that video day, you already know it in the NC. On Monday we be called Abdul M. Fatoma from the Campaign for Human Rights Development International. And I can tell we say he gets 244 people them where they fire na statistics Sierra Leone. And in day on that campaign day. Now that campaign day they on now. We wish them all the best. We know how the conversation be go, not so. We know how the conversation be go. We will listen that conversation day. We be also learn say President Bio be engage Elite Agro International in food cultivation na salon. You remember say the president be go Dubai? So he say he be engage them people and they we all now for farming na salon. Slafa tell we say the new Premier League board, you know say that last one they don't fire, they not so. Then say you remember say that last Premier League na the government na MB because the Slafa boss him be there on suspension, so he not be there. So now the government na MB sponsor. But now Slafa say they don't give this new Premier League board 500 million leons towards the next Premier League we for start. Well, you remember where the Council of Imams then be pull press release? Well, they're not happening. The Council of Imams will also visit the Vice President in office for make them apologize for what happened at Basharia Mosque and also make them see how they go remedy the situation and make the cordiality dey between the Imam them and the office of the Vice President. On Tuesday, what we be see. We see video begin go up and down about Drew Binsky, we na American, but he take upon himself for go na every country in the world. So he come with one of his friend, Elvero. Unfortunately, we own story not good with all the countries them way he go. Because if you follow him na YouTube, you go find out say he go Nigeria, he do passamos videos then in Nigeria. You name the countries then. He don't go there. But unfortunately, where he comes alone, now we border between Liberia and Salone after he come out Liberia. The health workers them, they misbehave. Bribery. So, now that video they make, he say we got scammed in Sierra Leone. Now so he be tag the video. Everybody see him. Because we even post them now we page. Now Tuesday day, we be deal with Ambassador Usman Fode Yansane, the Secretary General of APC, the conversation we began with Samuel Wise Bangura na AYV. And then we be deal with Naya. We be also learn say President Biobi meet with the Crown Prince of Emirates. And he be also talk to him, say, do ya make them support Sierra Leone? Slafa tell we say, for professional misconduct, they suspend one assistant coach and one welfare officer. If you want, you go read everything we didn't talk about Andy. After the Drubinski make the video say we got scammed in Sierra Leone and explain what happened, anti-corruption back Norway too. Then go into action. Then go to the border, then arrest the 3 people them, they call them African. Now make a call. That time Drew don't left Sierra Leone, he don't go Guinea. But through the hotel where then be lodge, then be able to get to the hotel, through email and everything, then they be able get to anti-corruption, be able get to Drew. Then share the pictures then with them, then say yes, now then 3 people and they, and at the video then tell ACC boss when Francis Benkefala say the immigration officer then were nice. Now just then 3 guys then at the health side, now them be misbehave. Well, let me do another video. So we get 2 videos. One of us say we got scammed, the other one of us say the power of social media, the government of Sierra Leone act. We be also learn say Russia for begin supply mining robots to Sierra Leone. You remember say the African countries them be go Russia not so for make Russia self try for establish good relation with Africa. They say America they do their own, England they do their own, China self they do their own, India self don't come they do their own. Russia say but not so for left. They also go Africa but they also go get our own. So then say then go help for supply mining robots na Salone. We be also learn from Abdul M. Fatoma mentorship program. For say last year I be get youth mentorship program where they organize. For say this year back he go get in youth summit for 2019. Slafa tell we say then get 5-day FIFA referee training course for we referee them na Salone. We be also learn about one school where they call Lillehammer Secondary School na Lower Ribi, Moyamba district. Say then they do well that particular school because the person we get the school a woman, the principal a woman, and then they even cook fresh food 3 days a week. Then they serve the students in fresh food. Then get TV where then they able to learn about news where they go on. Then get beaucoup in the way then they do there. So we have be able to bring them, can make people then read about them, make them know how then they on the spotlight. The CID division of the Sierra Leone police issue a statement for say, then they look for some people them. And among the people here, Denke Kuruma. Denke Kuruma, when a former president Kuruma in Pekin, in Gal Pekin, police want him. What he do? Because of Samura, we na be journalist during the election time, we then be beat him, then later he be get for die. When was the election? 2017. Not so? Police be done, they go back and forth with this particular case. But now they don't tell we say, there are all 2 people them already. We one party person them, now be the former mayor of Freetown. They under CID and custody now. And now they don't pull other names them where they need them people and they. Some man they ask about why now CID the issue? Why then people there be the pass up and down? Why they not be don't ask them question that end? And in the press statement where police issue, they advise all them border crossing points and say, do ya? If they see them people there one pass, make them not give them chance for pass. On Wednesday, we begin for deal with the extortion will be happen with the health workers then with the American traveler, but we not limit and they. We take them now all the border crossing points them, including Lunge Airport. Now then they will be taken, we will be deal with that matter then. We also launched the Director General of Abu Dhabi Fund for Development. He assured President Bio of his support we then go give. That's now the Abu Dhabi Fund for Development we then go give to Sierra Leone. Through the Minister of Transport and Aviation, he tell we say he received some investors them from Washington DC. And the investors here now through the embassy now Washington DC we na why na in charge of them na be channel them for come Sierra Leone. And we just hope say a correct investors them. We don't want anybody fake investor right on our salon. We do hope for correct investors them. We began say the People's Anti-Corruption Amendment Bill for 2019 finally it don't pass a parliament. Well, now then they will be dealt with yesterday. But before that, on Thursday, the investigation committee report on that alleged beating of them journalists them and the stand where the government take and will be dealt with now on Thursday. And you know how the conversation be go. Standards Bureau begin for tell we say GTEX rice and sugar a fit for purpose na salon. Because one newspaper be right and people then begin share social media for say GTEX then rest and then sugar expire and it not good. Standard Bureau say then sprung into action, then go there, then go check and then fair not say not to true, but waiting them meet the being correct and good for human consumption. Then I waiting Standard Bureau tell we. The video day. If you go on SN Radio, you go watch the press release how it be go. And yesterday, Ambassador Maria Brewer, he be go congratulate President Bio because he say, Salon don't get good mark of 79% who will take past the 2020 MCC scorecard. And because of that, we are now eligible. Sierra Leone is now eligible for a United States Development Fund of up to $600 million. So that's now one of the good things we that one they bring. One of the good things we bring. Yesterday, we be show the debates. If you watch them on we Facebook page or even we be do them live again, we stream them live na the radio. If you be get opportunity back, you go watch them, you be listening na the radio. Sierra I debate when I then can conduct debates then a salon. Now then be do that 2017 presidential debate. This time waiting be the question. The House believes say teacher them they're not responsible for the educational crisis na salon. You be get two group for and against. It was an interesting one. I hope so you be watch them, make you listen the one the way they for and the one the way they against waiting na be the submission that ending. And yesterday, as we say, we'll deal with the Anti-Corruption, the Amendment Act of 2019. Slafa Bitel, we say, then get a standing ovation for the Salon female referees them, as them be make a, them be break barriers. You remember say, we then be get 5 days training, FIFA course training, so then say the female them be excel on that training, the female referee them be excel on that particular training day. These are the things them we pass through Sierra Network this week. I know say if you don't get opportunity, maybe you don't read or you don't watch some of them things then they. But before I go open the phone line, make a count Aaron Rashid Dean. Yes, Aaron, you get the platform, sir. Waiting you want pick by the thing that we're in at table.
Yes, good morning, good evening, good night, whosoever you do. Welcome again at this program this Saturday or Sunday morning to you. A lot the way you mentioned, but before I continue, I just want to let you just clarify something, because people who would hear this for the first time, they're hearing more or less like the headline or the topic. Maybe sometimes you get an idea on what that exactly means. And that gets to do with Russia and this robot mining robots with Russia. What does that exactly mean? Because if I want to talk on that, I want to look at how visible that would be for economic development. And by and so they see them, maybe if they join with them, we will talk more on that with me brother and Boston. But you just want to tell when you say Russia wants to supply the Sierra Leone mining robots, what exactly you mean?
Yes, according to the posting about this one, it tells the Russia companies have offered African countries solution based on the Internet of Things, when IoT, and artificial intelligence, when AI, to boost mining production. The offers follows the realization that traditional means are becoming increasingly expensive, with productivity falling due to technical maintenance costs, unreliable equipment, reactive troubleshooting, a lower equipment utilization, and so on and so forth. Make I just find the paragraph. So
in other words, Russia will give a machine that will go to help to enhance mining.
Yes.
Okay. Mining, all right. So we're not going to rely mainly on people who will go dig with hoe and shovel and anything. They will get machine away. Okay. But we don't know if Russia, which is at the bargain with, I don't know if then they say Africa in general or the
Africa in general, but Salon say then go tap into that. It's Africa in general. They make the offer, right. So he left to Uda tapping.
All right. Okay, that's good. Well, we'll go wait and let's see until we try to study that. Then financial analysts that organize program, they will come join me later on, and then it will help make we look into that. I want to start with this African swine flu you mentioned earlier. Swine, if you hear the word for the first time, which is swine mean na hog, na pig. One thing where can happen, particularly with a group of animals, there was a time where they get what they call H5N1 or HPAI or one when I've been bad flu. Now one time we bought them or like board and fall them, they get sick, that may affect countries like China and Hong Kong, I think Taiwan, it costs billions of dollars. This swine flu where you mentioned, so in fact, I believe look at the Financial Times report, we say swine flu as of late, as of 2 days ago. Now that didn't report that say it don't start in China and it is spread. They suspect it don't spread going now Russia. In fact, that as a result of that, the production of swine of pig meat don't reduce all over the world. So we don't know. Maybe sometimes we don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I know they say, because of relationship with China, but naturally spread, and then the disease then they easily spread. Maybe sometimes somebody, I don't know if they being pig from China will get affected or something. Somebody will get affected, come now country now so then now so that bad flu now so it travel through people and through animals, But the thing with interesting and this we own now we from what you report say somebody been go to them people away the main org. Now, part of the country, they say they go give them the injection after Ebola. There is kind of, for me, there is some kind of disconnect because I'm not saying the time will declare Ebola end. Now, it's been a long while, a couple of years back, but what I find troubling, now the fact that the people that we say them, if waiting and talking to, they're not able to know whether they're health workers them or outside them people will come out, and some of them things then they for day in a record. If you the men certain domesticated animal where you sell to the public, where the publicly consume, there has to be a structured system within TNA. This how the men. I don't know how I know we know meaning of orga, hearing of orga, how that place they can look like anything in there. But I don't know if government health workers then they check them in there, whether na chicken that you rare, you the main chicken, or whether na hog them or na cow them or na sheep them. Because all of their animals and there are times when they can get particular virus that we can affect a particular group of animals and it will kill a lot of them. Just like what I say, this African swine story, the Times Magazine of London reports on a way. Then they tell we say they call them African swine fever. When they say it don't spark global meat shortages. So China import of pork, beef, and chicken it go down because of what they call African. And a couple of days ago, they say it all reduced by 45%. So I don't think say it's limited to, but waiting at the thing we cause them. The other thing again, if people concerned about somebody come to them for come inject the animal, then maybe waiting them in tell them. Let me tell them so when they inject the animals they for prevent disease or waiting. You see all anything the things of concern who will get as a people who will get for they know. You also mentioned about them to American tourists which we health workers them. That be embarrassing. I know say when I don't touch on that, a lot of Sierra Leoneans they don't see the video, they know and we know see the anti-corruption commission says don't take a stand to that. One two are glad for now this almost $100 million we entitled to from the U.S. Development Fund. America gets the batty table. Now, one country that way, then this country they extend a hand. If they find out say they do it right. There was a time where Bill Gates said they give some money to Sierra Leone until they find out say some people and they squander the money. All until the outside the corruption system, they try to reduce or minimize them. Because the way we don't do today, we're not able to do things on the unit. We need that help. But if people then see them funds the way they come, not to Sierra Leone, but even countries like European countries themselves, they get funds them from other countries. Not something we're in a global something, but we just get for make sure say all the they get the opportunity there, will they utilize that? You mentioned Fatoma and the people that wouldn't file a statistics Sierra Leone. And I know say what Fatoma they do, a good day on that, maybe you don't find out, and we will then treat them wrong. And so we look forward to what Fatoma will come up with as in finding. So if I reach that side, I will stop so far.
Thank you very much, Aaron. Thank you, sir. I go call up on the phone line. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
This na Bengali special. They call all the way from Kuwait.
Yes, Bengali special. What's in na your own contribution?
With my own contribution, I tell Sarah Network plenty thank you because actually now one of my most favorite radio station and some of them program they willing to do na YouTube way I dey follow. Mostly I can't na the anti-corruption side. We don't know. Them people and they will engage na that border but bribing. How best we say the charges they will get for undertake towards this corruption issue. Because we dey tell plenty thank you to Mr. Ben Kefala, we will say this gentleman na God na ingiwi in our country. In the sense that they don't take away corruption they happen. And from the heads them, the big people they will feel say they safe not for do they act then they. But we praise God now. We God don't give you this Messiah. We salute Messiah. We na ben. We just they tell Papa government say do this act will and don't pass na parliament so. With a big do ya. The first gentleman of the country when His Excellency President retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio make a watch how Ben they will make put any in the sense I can say interference. But I will say back, I will reduce the word for make it allow Ben may work how it feels say now so the law say for work. So like if I dey talk now, that na my own great concern. Then I dey come back to the Russia side where you dey talk about. You been dey selling the robot waiting something robots again.
Yes, but na under technology, na robots, but na AI, na new thing where they trend now, na the West. So na in the one implement na Africa for mine with natural resources them. But this one, not for saying specifically for Salone, but Russia get for Gida offer day, then the African country we want can tap into them.
Okay. So tell President Koma for some of them venture them we did take in terms of development now so we can want for good area for we country.
Who's president? You call president's name just now. Who's one?
I say we tell President Maada Bio plenty thank you for some of them venture their way they take. Okay. I'm sorry I say President Koma actually. We tell President Maada Bio plenty thank you for some of them venture their way they take in terms of development. Now that's what they think of in our country. Because if we see, for example, talk of Rwanda willing they call now say now one of the Africa most wanted country if they think in terms of development, in terms of technology, everything, we hope say the president himself they try. So like if I dey call, I tell una plenty thank you for this Sierra Network Radio, one of the most advanced radio station. And una the workers that may God guide una again for me una go continue for give you the update. Thank you very much once again. This is na Bengali special all the way from Kuwait.
Thank you very much, Bengali special. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Bengali specialty here, we go let you make other people in Kuwait, let them they listen to this program. So then something and they will then we pass on to we from that part of the world, we will say we send to the rest of the world. Thank you.
All right, Bengali Doyagi, thank you. I be they talk about that corruption, not so. We talk now for the number. And we say then forget the number, we for reports, and if they call. But the one way we be talk about, now for say if they call, we forget response, for come in this, for come, for see how this corruption, somebody they try for take bribery and all them things then they. Well, yesterday, inside a launching day, you know how you can check your credit na salon. They currently say star 137 every network get it on. But yesterday we be learned say government don't get their own code. And I be just play with them because not forget to share a network we self get to salon number and it's working. But I don't tell them so need do free advert for them. They need for can talk to we first before we show now all the benefits we get because we are paying for it. But I'll be able to check the number when star 468 pound and it come on. Then if you request say you want information, but this one the government of Sierra Leone. If you say you want information like today, I request I want information. He send give me say today, and I be cleaning day, and from social and so time to social and so time, and then he tell me the day we cleaning they get for fall again, inside December. Then get side for corruption and bribery. So I go there, make a check, but until we say coming soon, that one they not ready yet. Then get different things them inside that particular number. They win a star 468 pound. Number one, then get public information. Number two, then get agriculture. Agriculture self no ready yet. Not just the public information, I think they don't set up. Agriculture, where anything you want to know about agriculture. We done then at the government of Sierra Leone, their own news. And you no need forget a smartphone for doing. I think it's a great achievement for the government, even though it's fine anyway, because I'm waiting and tell we, based on waiting and get for tell we, now we get for go find out, say, yes, now so or not so. But like I said, the public information, they work now. The agriculture, then they don't tell we already, say, then they work on now, you get for kind of get agriculture, then get education, then get health, then get justice and corruption, then get social services. And it's working. Public information. And they don't tell us as time they go on, all they want to get for the work. I'm curious for see that one for justice and corruption. When you go under justice and corruption, you choose them, then it come with bribery. But when you choose bribery, they tell you, say, no, it's not ready yet. So I want to see how we go able for the reports. People know they take bribe. And see, I be don't talk now. Say, yesterday now I talk, say somebody na EDSA want make we bribe them for good work we not supposed for take money for. Now I want test too. Let's see how the government go respond. How they go respond that side for say, yes, somebody we not supposed for take money, he request for money, and he get for the on record because na Airtel money he want. I know say no go even know say the one the way they do that dabaru business. And now then if then they listen, then go the question themselves say na me they talk about or not to me. Well, he left to the person. Now Airtel money he want. So we get for get evidence. Who go send that money to her. Then he send we what he get for send we. But at the end of the day, we will therefore know how this particular corruption, because now work then they pay am for, suppose for go work and not ask for nothing. So let we see how that one did they go. But I think say with all waiting the government they do, and this particular one we not free. We all sabi and we can go salon now for check your credit. So now that particular way they now you take report corruption. It just left no more now the sensitization process. How people because yesterday they don't launch and they tell we say yes, they don't launch them. Me, I listen, then we then tell we I go ahead and check. But how many people we don't even go ahead and check her inside salon right now? Now the same thing with the talk just now. They want then they say people can inject the animal them. They say una sabi the people then say no, they not sabi the people them. They want una allow them. And the saddest part is they not even get like how you say mostly in a salon they say og pen. They not even get og pen within the men do girl. With all the people that they interview, I think now one person is saying get og pen. All the rest, no, now so they can just left the hog there no more. Then say, where the hog they want eat, the other one say, where you want eat, is abusa ide. The hog then they cow up there, they feed there, then go back. And even one part then say, they're not supposed for even men hog outside and the men hog so. Because by rights, the smell and everything, they're not for the men in a residential area. So if you go even at some of the villages them, and now migration don't take place beaucoup, it not be like trade. So man they share fence or they share boundary with somebody with the men dancing in the where I think say even the Ministry of Health they're supposed to come on board for that particular issue they way then for find different place than for go men there. I don't think say for men say you get og pen behind your yard. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, good evening, Ibrahim Bito.
Yes, what's in a contribution?
The Netherlands. Yeah, I want to contribute about the corruption.
Go ahead.
Concerning what they cost. When concerning what the American man, when two American man they already can't talk about, already $260 in the end. I think say the salon government they sleep first because all along we really complain to them the corruption the money, particularly the border there. Na three side the Wataki number one force. Number two, the border, the three border there, or the two border there, plus the airport. We see several the talk so. Last year, if one go salon, I can't do first na lungi, but I became for travel for go Guinea first. Apart from that, I'm a why they can myself? Why give me money document first? We see the document first. We get it bloody first. You put on a corner. So I said, what do you put in document on a corner? And I say, you need this, you need this, you need this. And I said, man, I said, look at that document, a good guy. I said, La Lunga can be far past there first. And I said, no, and so I forget. The way you look at. Now I left at Freetown. And I said, no, you forget her. I think, man, we shall, when no me na Lundi, we pay for our women. Now, man, say, well, we will see, I take a game continue. Now put me to the phone, I try to call somebody. As I try to call somebody, I say, no, man. I take a continent, go to that meeting. I say, man, you know, this is what I said. You can look something. Look for me something, like look for me for cooler money. So after that, they go ask this one. I know you give that to you because you want to challenge me for one. Then you want to say the thing no correct. The document no correct. I make you all for put on a corner. I told him for asking me first before you want the document to put on a corner. We talk, and I didn't get me. I put them down now again. he was him, and from that time, the man will could have this if he did it. So, the Salvador number one first, if we don't try first, if we try to first, before sending the country to you. You to go to that country, the money, the need to go complain, making nothing. We will see like now, no can feel. You don't put another word, the one who don't say, you see how they act. You want to make if in a Salomon, they take down $150 before don't get that money back. They make it. We want a foreigner, you see how they act. How long people will complain about what I kill? They complain about the border and Parmarap. You need to take action. One green day no would I get put on a social road. That might give up to 1 million YouTube who people would be following on YouTube. I'm not up to 400 people in the CIA would is that corruption day. But then you should act quick, they don't get any money. So don't million point. Never mind. The guy don't make a video, we don't take so they don't get the money. But the people who don't see a video of the first video, they never for what that second video they in. You see? If fine for you respect your people because we respect your people. What you are a stranger and we respect the people. So if the government we don't clean that corruption, they don't for pass through land. We don't go business and so on. One guy at the point container, the guy can tell me say if I don't get something inside the container, in the good telling boss, they ask the price up more than the price only pay. No, see that the guy I say if you can't hear. I say if you tell me not done it too. I say me I no follow. I say go tell the boss if you want to make up the price. So to me to sell 500,000, so let me take a lag here. If you no get, you go tell the boss if they add the price, but the container price you don't pay. Can you imagine? And me the cover business in a salon, I take people the labor and go off the container. No, that no make the business of the good, not a tax I pay. One like that country, who will invest in that country, pass tourism. Because we want being in that country, we been in that country, we go to business, we love that country. In India, we go in that country. Tell me somebody who travel in that country, we only go up to any year, you only go more than $5,000 in pocket money. Because you don't for send for your family, you don't for send for your sister, you don't for send for your brother, all. And in a part of your pocket money. So, let the government, let it take care of you, who the Canada country. If we take the pass the article and the tourist. So, let me not talk too much. Man, good night, man.
All right, thank you very much, Ibrahim. Thank you.
Okay, man, yo.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Hey, Triple A, this Brian from Monticola, Brian Justice.
Yeah, Brian Justice, you get the platform. It's in a contribution.
Yeah, my contribution. First of all, the people in within the WAF or Bay Area do that, and there was the orgs and they wait and come inject them where they're not able to give any reason why they can't treat me animals, and that enforce a big blow to them, because this is one of the things, and they will get for sensitize people, because even the Ebola way being come, a lot of rumors and they go and say, oh, then cow this sick now this country, then come for can, they don't pay money to the government. You understand? So, I mean, it's just so sad for let people in this millennium, this 21st century, somebody come and say, I want to inject your animals, and you team up you don't say they inject the animals, and now the animals are all under. I mean, now you don't forfeit over this situation now. So, back to again, what this caller just said, I just want to buttress again this point we make. I mean, they know they respect we the citizen of that country. There is nothing we respect. Even if you bring you problem, you complain, you put a complaint towards the authorities, and nobody know the way they act on that complaint day. And we not come to this point right now. This guy don't make even money right now. The money we don't make over this video we upload. Every step of the day when you upload any video, any development will happen, till to the extent where I think I'll be the commissioner call and we Ben Kefar and I call him back for try just we call you return the call by the right time, email me return the call. Then you only they make money, but then take them so seriously immediately, even foreign. And when you come in, any issues we put across, then they take them so high. I mean, we'll not say they will not take their high but at the end of the day, we would they put them problems there, then complaints there with the observation there, what would they see? We try to put them to them. And some people, and they know they take the other way. Then we say, oh, because not to your party, because not to your president, you don't like the president, I make a decision, because you don't like the authorities. So that is not the case. Because as salon force one put, you understand? Anybody where they, you like, where you go now, your country, they really feel at home. So you want always let the good examples and where they are, things they will not do, let them able strengthen. If we not reach to them people and ourselves, let we able get a better allow they can small. But when you put them complaining, you get certain people in back where they come to you back and say, oh, because not to you present, because you don't like this man. Now, no, that's not the case. And we're happy the way Kefala they handle some of the issues there right now. But again, they need for listening to the citizens. When they put them complain, someone me I send car another country the people I send car another country the for lab pull them. I just decide for pull them because I been need them for my family, but because the price weight and level to me, I pay the right price, then I get for go through bribe. You try all means, you just get forget put for them and then this. So please, we need for let them listen to we too. They put we complain them, you know. That's it, I get it.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Brian. Right. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, ID live on here. You name and where you call from?
Hi, this is Narissa to New York. Call from New York.
Yes, I said to get the platform.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the previous caller before this last one. In being concerned regarding, that they refund the money for those two foreigners, the American, then will be complaining. But I think the reason why that happened for them, now because them voice out the problem. So we as Sierra Leoneans, we tend not to voice it. Either we accept the corruption by giving them money, like I've been previously saying, it happened to me. I declined to do that. If each and every one of us were to go to a salon or were to go anywhere in West Africa, they say, you asked me for money, I know, say all my documents then correct. The things that you asked me for, I have them, that I'm going to say no. If everybody did do that, now another step to fight this corruption business, which means we all need to do the same. This is not a one person no more in fight. It's been going on for years. It's not going to change overnight, but it will get better if we all take a step and keep our hands, keep fighting, to end it, right? So most of us, either we go once a year or twice a year or maybe a few years. Things then they change every day. And I'm sure everybody don't give valid recommendation about implementing number, maybe say for call, not afraid for call, not afraid for say no to something we say is wrong, right? So if you do that, if like maybe one of us go out there and then they try those things with us, and then we decide for video and put on our social media or try for contact, the ACC, trust me, they will take action. With the new act, I'm sure they get a lot of power now, right? And then going back towards the new, how do you call it? The innovation, like the DSI, the DSTI, we then launched yesterday. They encourage everybody just go to the website, just see what's in the technology they offer to you, whether you live, in the country or you live overseas. They have frequently asked questions just to know exactly what this is all about. Because sometimes, we don't know, we just hear stuff, but then we're really not reading or really not going to find out what's in the gun, what in this was implemented for, so that it will benefit you in both ways, whether you did in the diaspora or whether you did in a salon as a whole.
All right, thank you very much, Aissatou. Thank you.
Yeah, you mentioned that you tried it out. Was that on a phone or on the website?
No, on a phone. The Sierra Leone number where we they use, na salon phone where we they use, even though on roaming, and it worked.
Okay. So basically, that's what's working right now. I'm sure they say the rest gonna, take place, in a couple of weeks or months. So I guess, we all look forward to that. But I think you can go on the website, because right now I actually went to the website. It has a lot of information that you can just read about it, what it is for, and things like that. But thank you, and I just hope we all stay united. Like I said yesterday, stay united, come as one, and let this whole saga stop, so the country back will go forward.
All right. Thank you very much, Asato. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Hey, this is Janet Masamusa. I call from London.
You get a platform, Janet.
Okay. I just want to talk about the complaint where everybody raised about them with people and we cannot alone way they didn't get full report to the ACC about irregularities at the border with custom officers and all of that. And I mean, we have to be honest. How many of we they complain to the state for say, well, the gentleman been called earlier, I say we don't happen to Awataki or whatever. But the whole issue here is we know they lay a formal complaint, like put into writing and say that's so. But what's in this situation on do for we now? They don't open a floodgate. For me to say anybody now. When you go any side, somebody asks you for money, or so enough for ask you, you don't have the right for, the kind step for take, for send to the Anti-Corruption Commission and tell them, so, and what this does now, everybody for begin using their mobile phone, for supporting evidence and stuff. So, no vex too much, Now, we don't know now how for we self as citizens of the country, how for fight corruption, because I think it's too much, I mean, that's all I want to say. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much, Janet. Thank you. Yes, call ID live on your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Ayo, the call from the US.
Yes, Ayo, you get the platform.
Yeah, what I want to talk about, I want to talk about criticism. Nothing wrong to criticize the government as long as it is constructive and factual, But what is wrong is we criticize based on political and links, And some of this criticism within the levy against this government doesn't make any sense because most of these things based on corruptions, nothing really happened decades and decades ago. It just happened that because of social media now and transparency, these things are coming to light. So people know how to go about and blame everything on this government and the president in here. Then they try, Me, for full disclosure, I support the government 100% within the try for achieving the country. But that does not mean if they do something where they're in line with me thinking, I'm not going to say them, they follow blindly. I'm a very pragmatic person, If you do things way right for the people, I will say it. But if you do things that is not in the interest of the people, I will also say it. But this blind criticism people when they do, it doesn't make any sense. The government, they do right now. Then they try to bring the country back on its feet. Just look at these scores you were talking about yesterday from 47, 49 to 79, which opens the door for loans to come in. That's an achievement. People should look at all those things, and say and give the guys then the benefits we they deserve. Not just to criticize because not to your party. We all work together as a team. When election time comes, you can come out with your own political agenda. If the people agree with them, then bring you in. If they don't, then bring the government back in based on what they do. That's how government works. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Make a call to Arun. Make Arun can give you waiting you unlock the mouth with. Yes, Arun, you get a platform, sir.
Yes, if I want to start with Ayo, Namanwe, he always we all go agree say when it can talk, they talk on political affiliation. It speak in mind, regardless of who that I will see or anybody see them. And now one voice that what we elect now this program. Sometimes some things the way maybe you would think say we could in getting way we can look at things. Right all the time, but the way we look at that's what democracy is. And that's what we all get for the thing. It just mentioned about, the need for we as a people, because listen, we are the citizen of the country first before we be either this party or that party, this tribe or that tribe, this region or that region. You be a citizen first. They're not say. Even we as Muslims, one way the Quran tell we say, the love for one country is a demonstration of faith, and not say the love of one's tribe or the love of one's region. We say the love of one's country, the country where you born. That's how you born. You love for that, like demonstration of faith. If you not like you don't mean good for your homeland, then you don't mean good for you, SSF. Because if your homeland and bugging, we all they assemble, so we spend time, we talk. The fact that Sierra Network come together, the fact that is the idea. The founder, where the chair the program. Now, out of love for Sierra Leone, so even the one that we call, we all get that. You have to that comes first. That should be your primary concern. I said to me, New York partner and Janet. One thing with them emphasize now the need for the citizenry, the people of the country. They left everything that going on our government and not government not the see corruption or even the most advanced countries, America, Sweden, them you have name it. There's corruption going on. But one thing we minimize it, that the way where the public they work with the law enforcement people. Just like what I said to say, if we refuse for participating bribery, the police will try you or sorry, the people are not anonymous for police. The people are where they involved, where they're not police. In fact, police will come try you say because you not bribe somebody. Police will work with you. The person way while you bribe, if you not bribe, I know say pauper. If you can be inconvenient for a moment, but if let's say everybody work together for the good of the country. They no say people and they never give bribe or they only American man or English man them or they only come abroad or them people are within a board, them people are within a field. They don't try them they cut and say they're not the bribe nobody anymore. You go see what the country they go before. And I appreciate that. And just like somebody also mentioned, we get for no waiting we do. Particularly when we come to sickness. We not seem forget we house in order it in terms of combating. You see some of them think they are who they say that they are like that African swine flu or swine fever. Who do you say they happen at some country? We forgo all out, find out waiting they cause the health sector. Waiting they cause now I said there's a program waiting the doctor say in those days. All the things and the universities and the colleges them therefore able because education is not just the theoretical part of it, it's the practical part of it. Therefore they work with the ministry, the health sector or the health department or the biological department of Fobe College or Njala University College or Mintimago or the mechanic, all they work with the Ministry of Health. You see all that because within university college they teach them now they therefore apply for medical country go before. And that also comes with the practical experiences that they get in the country. There is plenty we therefore talk for the country. Let God continue to bless Sierra Leone. As we as the people of Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Aaron for your time today, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Just a quick one before I go count with Daniel Oldfield, we go can give you the spot update. Just like what Janet say. say Sierra Leoneans them, we self need for take the same route way the person do when I drew Binsky for make a video. I don't witness one or two things where I go salon. That program we see we can do so that talk to the camera. I can always tell you, say, it's so difficult to get people for talk. I remember on the instant when maybe go, when they not see the camera, then go talk. Say, okay, if you give them the topic, then go talk. As soon as they see the camera, just forget it. No. All kind of excuse then go give you. So it's like we want for grumble on the side, but we no want make we grumble be known. I'm not justifying say yes, we all done the complain about bribery and corruption, and say if na be Salomon then be do that day too. At the end of the day, let's take Wataki for example. I will direct a lot of videos them where people them don't make against Wataki workers them. Where people they don't talk against waiting they do them in Wataki. Because Wataki he come on. He come on. So people they don't be vocal about Wataki, but waiting not ever happen there. Waiting not ever happen there. I remember the other time I go clear a car. The person tell me say no come. He say no come. He say because if you come, then see you, then they ace the price. Okay, this is not the idea we then get now attacking. If you not possibly come on the diaspora, then you go there for clear whatever you want clear now attacking. The price they go up. And then they fetch all kind of way for extort money from you. With the idea that you want slap property day and you go pay any kind of thing for pulling our attacking. That's not the idea of people them way they work now attacking. Now the idea then they. For say we na the diaspora where we go, we send something. Then you go in person. You say they pass up and down, you ready no more now. So most people, I don't know if it happened to you, but then go tell you say, I beg you not come wait to the end though you come. That's what they did to me. Then see to the end they come. Okay, to the end I go. Who say for pull the car? Who say you go verify for say na the motor car and or whatever. One other guy from nowhere. They say na in office they outside the motor car and park. We see come just because he see Adele the guy, we na the agent. Now he say, we the motoka in key. Now he then get the key. We see all the key. He begin make a like phone. Say, Mr. For it me by this motoka. Just like a phone. Pass with that agent get 100,000. But in at the end of the day. But is it right? No, it's not right. And lately, most people them now attacking. Most people them now attacking. Where they go clear. They yeah. They talk different thing about tax hike. We don't know if na the original. Like the other day, they talk to somebody, they ask and say, I say, this Watakia, we, do I need an agent? But it's not because of all the bottleneck them, where they don't create. All the bottleneck them, where they don't create. And Wataki, now one of the main reasons we things then costly in a salon. Not only Wataki, but Wataki now one of the main reasons them. Now one of the main reasons them. if na Enarena o, if na Bolori o, if na the one who they scan o, if na this o, if na that o. But they are one of the main reasons. And we suppose we can come on at the diaspora. Although how then they do the thing and it's a syndicate back. It's a syndicate. Because that person they tell you say, okay, for clear this, make I get it they give so and so amount. Because even what Akige Bank do, not for say na cash they pass. No, you do go pay in a bank. But my dear, say they pay in a bank and that's it. Because then go waiting and call demortgage. Then go make you go direct foot stay and you not want to make your property enter demortgage where you go begin pay the mortgage to waiting and call Bolori company where did they? When then they pay for the one the way they park. So because you don't want to make your container or whatever you go for go clear go on demortgage, and then they drag them foot. Now you go say Bolori try. You go say, well, that man who say them the papers he don't so we get for go push. Yeah. It's sad. It's sad. Me when somebody open the container, he say you get for beer then go for take one or two things. I say no, nobody need take inside. Now I say the man we get for can access the container. The first person come, he can snap, he go. He say we go tell the boss not believe, so the boss say Inge for come back, and he's taking forever to come. So I begin vexable. Who's kind in this? Now the other person they tell me say, where he come if he see anything, if he say he want and for just get, and I say no. And you know say. You know how them property are inside this container? We go say na for just gear. I say no, I say I need to get nothing inside it. So the guy come, I don't forget what he see what he say once. I say no to me on. Na person I ain't get her. And I can't give it to you. He look for something else. I say no to me on. My dear, what I care, eh? If we say they talk about to attack you, we know the come here today. We know the come here. But again, let me see how the things go. I don't ship a car with rim. I have the pictures. I don't ship motoka. Now I make that where they see that there was a video going around where they say then they change rim for the motoka when even the Sierra Leone Port Authority, then pull press release say not to so it be or whatever. I can attest to that. Say I don't ship motoka with rims and good tires. When the motoka reach na salon, the rim, the dirty rim first they put the tire they would put it first not even pump, and not to the motoka in type of tire safe. But then pull the original tires, then all per the motoka. I have pictures of it. So when I they talk, not of us say na make up story. No. This was in 2016. Then pull the original tires, new tires they want to buy with the rim na the motoka, then pull and come out, then pull dirty. I say the not to even the car in kind of tire. But then just put on there for letting them we say the motoka team up on top tire. At the end of the day, I walk out and they then say no to them. Now so the motoka come. See to man that now then didn't team up say no to them. Now so the motoka each day. I don't even want to go. I don't even drive that motoka. I just got disgusted from Wataki. Somebody follow the motorcar. Maybe now the person who owes then sell the rim too. He follow the motorcar because I told we get for tow the car. He follow the motorcar till the next day. He saying one the motorcar just sell the motorcar again. And this is true. It's true. I just sell Angia. I say I don't want the motorcar again because of what happened. No left for Turkey and this corruption. But in Sierra Leone, let we self begin for expose them. Let we self do waiting the other guy then do. Let we see waiting anti-corruption go do. But let we self begin expose them. Let we begin. Let we see. But Wataki, yanda enough funny self. And right now then they wait for we. Lunge airport, self they wait. Lunge airport, you don't pull chest now with the wait. From second week in November, where people then they begin go well, nine that. But we know say if we all put hands together for fight corruption as alone, corruption go down. Let we try for expose corruption. Let we try for expose corruption. Corruption go most done as alone. Till we meet again on Monday. Tiki Police, Tata.